Hello, all my friends. I hope you're having an outstanding, fabulous day. I am making a bike tidbit video today. And so please, well, thank you for watching. Please, if you have not, smash the subscribe, click on the bell, click on the like, tell your friends, say subscribe to Bruce's channel. He's got some good tidbits. And at least I hope you learn a little bit of something. And I make you smile. Today's video, okay, I don't know anything about, I'm a newbie with the e-bikes. I don't know anything about electric bikes, really. I'm just learning. I put myself through college doing construction with wood and hammers and nails, not electronics, not mechanical stuff. I did a little bit of auto mechanics in high school, but for all practical purposes, I know nothing. So I watch YouTube videos. But this video is about changing your brake pads, your hydraulic disc pads, because I wanted to change new pads before for a Christmas Eve ride. So I had to run to the bike store because they wouldn't come in time. So I bought a pair from the bike store. Ran home and I was like, oh, I probably should have taken the bike, because I watched videos on how to change the brake pads. And honestly, that was a little intimidating because some of them took the wheel off, which I was like, why? Everybody took the caliper off. And I said to myself, why? I don't understand why. It's not logical to me. And of course, I don't know anything. So I said, I'm going to try it without it, because my brakes are aligned now. I just need new pads on my rear. Why mess with a good thing? Why take the caliper off? First, I have big, old, fat sausage fingers, a little arthritis. And when I see people taking a caliper off, I see them wrestling with the caliper and the brake lines and putting it in. And I was like, I'll take it to a bike shop first. That looks too hard. So I said, I'm going to try it without taking the caliper off. And I did. And it worked. And so here are the tools that I used. I used a little pick here to try to get them out, because I have big sausage fingers. If you don't have big sausage fingers, you probably don't need anything like that. Then I had needle nose pliers. And then I had this. And I'll tell you what I used this for. So the first thing I did, I went to my rear and I took a picture. I took a picture of exactly how they were, so that in case my old feeble mind forgot, I'd know exactly how they go in. And then I took them out of the pad, and there's a little springy there. I lined them up the way they are in the bike, with a little doohickey hole there. That's how my pads look. Then there's a little springy in the center. And I fiddle-faddled with it, and I was like, oh my gosh, I cannot get it together. So I finally got it together, and then I said, let me get a pair of clamps. So I clamped it just like this, fiddle-faddle with my fingers, clamped it just like this, and then I sat it down. Then there's a cotter pin there. I used my needle nose pliers, and I straightened out the cotter pin, and I pulled the cotter pin out. And then those brake pads lift straight up. You didn't have to take the caliper off. They lift straight up. And then I put my big sausage finger on these brake pads. I unclamped it, and I simply slid them in. And as soon as you start to slide them in, they fall right into place. And then the bike shop pads did not have a new cotter pin. So that was my hardest part, was straightening out the old cotter pin and putting it back. I ordered some new pads from Amazon. They're going to come with new cotter pins. All you got to do once you slide them in there. I just pushed them in. I didn't have to mess with anything else. I just pushed them in. They went right in. I put the cotter pin back through the holes. I bent it up with my needle nose pliers, and I was done. It took me 5 minutes. And it would have taken me 3 minutes if I would have had a new cotter pin. Now, will it work the same for you? Maybe. I'm thinking probably. Will it work the same for me on my front? When I have to do my front, I'll let you know. Always kiss. I love that. Kiss, kiss, kiss. Keep it simple, stupid. Don't be intimidated. Watch the videos on YouTube. Read what you can. If something doesn't make sense, try it. I figured the worst that's going to happen to me with this bike is that I have to slap it on my bike rack and go to the bike shop and pay them to install. But that's actually if once I had to take the caliper off and I couldn't do it. So don't be afraid. Don't believe all the videos online either. I did not take the caliper off. I changed my brake pads. It was so simple, a piece of cake. Simplistic, yes, that's my goal. Make it simplistic, simple for you. Now, this is a shout out to my friend Gary of Gary's e-bike adventures. And I'm going to put his link, his channel address or whatever in my description here. I found Gary by chance. He is also a man of KISS. He did the first video I ever watched of his. He changed a flat tire out on the road without taking the wheel off. Everybody has you taking the wheel off, unhooking the motor, undoing this, undoing that. He did it without all that. Go to his channel. He does incredible, great videos of how to do stuff. He's got videos of other things too. I like to say Gary's musings, which is entertaining too. He did a video on how to bleed the brakes. Good. How to change the tires. How to put Tannis, which is a special flat prevention type thing in there. Go check him out. He likes KISS too. I like KISS because I'm a newbie and I don't know anything. I hope you enjoyed it. That is a simple way to change your brake pads. You do not have to remove the caliper. If you have fat sausage finger or arthritis, or you just don't have good grip or coordination, you can change the pads without removing the caliper and wrestling. All right. Hello, all my friends. This is part 2 of my brake pad replacement. So today, my Amazon package came with my brake pads that I ordered. And so I'm going to show you what was in that packet. So if you remember, I used some clamps, adjustable pliers, when I put them together the first time to hold the brake pads, the new brake pads together out of the package. Well, this is what came from Amazon. It's a little kit in case you did need to take the caliper off. There's an Allen wrench. And then here's a brake installation tool, brake installation something or another in case you have to manipulate the caliper to get them in. But this is really the most important part. These are semi-metallic blades. Yeah, strike that. Brake pads. You can see they're the same design. You can see there's a brand new straight cotter pin. But what is most significant about this, they're pre-ready to go. You see, they have them set up already. They already have them put together with the little metal springy in there, and then they got this black strap holding them together. You don't need the clamp with these. Got the video. If you want to know what these are, just ask me in the comments, or you can email me or text me or call me, however. And then I can give you the link and tell you. I got them on Amazon, and they had like 80 billion reviews, positive reviews, like 4.5, 4.6. So semi-metallic, which are they do a little bit of wear on your rotor, but they're really good at stopping and heat dissipation. Organic pads are really good for quiet and not damaging or doing anything to your rotor, but they don't last. Brake pad simple. Got to remove the cotter pin. Get your needle nose in. Bend them straight. I have a pair of 90-degree needle nose. Cotter pins then comes right out. We have our new cotter pin. New brake pads already put together. The old ones lift right out. Come right out. And we have the new ones. They're going to drop right in there. They come pre-wire tied. These particular ones did. And we're going to hold on to them. Cut the wire. Then they are going to drop right in. Done. And we're going to get our new cotter pin. Slide it through the hole. Get a flashlight. Slide it through the hole of the metal adapter and the brake pad. Through, just like that. Then we're going to take our needle nose pliers and bend it up. And then the new pads will be in. Boom. Then take our pliers, bend them up, and you can see that new cotter pins in, bent up, new brake pads. Simple as that. All right, my friends, hope you got something good out of this. You probably do not need to remove your calipers to change brake pads. Love you all. See ya!